Stephanie, she said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it.
Welcome to another episode of Sydney Adventure Man. Once again, I'm out here in nature to show you how to cook a few breakfast ideas. So I'm calling it the Sydney Adventure Man Breakfast Extravaganza. Before we begin, I'll need to make myself a mochaccino. Now that I have my mochaccino, we can begin. So first on the menu, let's just go through toast. I think toast has such a variety of complexness. So to make toast, you need bread. You've seen my toaster in previous videos. Now to speed up the toasting process, I sometimes use my blowtorch. I find that the butter, it moistens the bread, it prevents it from drying out. Wish I had the butter right now. Now what can we put on the bread once you've toasted it? Now you can put butter. I've got this nice dairy soft butter. It's soft, just like me. I was trying to melt the butter because it was a bit hard, so I had it next to the kettle, and the kettle, it burnt some of the container. Sometimes these things happen. You can put butter on your toast, very nice. Vegemite on the toast, and you can put like cheese with the butter or cheese with the Vegemite. And then if you've got a sweet tooth like myself, we have honey, always available in the apocalypse tank, as well as some raspberry jam. Beautiful stuff. You can go for some peanut butter. If you have an even sweeter tooth, you could even go for like some Nutella. The problem with Nutella and peanut butter is you can't really leave it in your car for months or years. Honey and jam, it can be in there for years and it'll be all good. Vegemite, a decade, it'll be fine. Once again, butter, you got to take it fresh every trip. That's why Sydney Adventure Man always forgets the butter. Butter and milk, always forget. But I never forget the cheese because, once again, King Rat. So now I've gone through the basic toast methods. We're going to go through a new method. If you've heard this one before, maybe not, it's popular. It's called French toast. Why is it French? I don't know.
Because it originated in France.
So I've buttered this bread just to show you there's butter on it. Now I'm going to take this humble knife and I'm going to cut a big circle out. Let me do that. I think we learnt this at school, eh, George?
No, we didn't.
So there you can see we've taken the middle of the bread out. I forgot to prepare the pan. So you want to use some cooking oil. I got the spray stuff. It's the best. Actually, I forgot you're supposed to butter both sides. Now I've buttered both sides, I'm going to put them on the pans. And while they're sizzling, I'm going to put an egg in that hole. Gourmet. And I always carry my trusty spatula. And you flip it. Once again, gourmet. So the person that's going to eat this is Josip, my friend Josip. Come, Josip.
How are you doing?
Yeah, Josip is Croatian.
Yes.
And while we're waiting for that to cook, I'll just sip on some my mochaccino. Voila, bon appetit. Josip is going to tell us what he thinks of my gourmet cooking. Out of 10, what would you rate that piece of toast? Now, how is it? How's the toast?
Yeah, it isn't bad.
Was there enough butter?
Yeah, it definitely tastes butter.
Did the
Tastes
butter
like burnt bread with butter.
What about plastic? Try the one with the egg part now in it.
I'm just going to use my hands.
I wish I was his mouth right now.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
There you go, a true critic. Now we have two more breakfast treats for the breakfast extravaganza. One is honey oats, which I've pre-recorded. We'll look at that now. I have quick sachet Uncle Toby's oats. You have to open the box first. These little sachets. I think I'll use two. From memory, that one's not enough. So the water's already boiled, so I'll just open the sachet and chuck her in. Cafe de la Bouche is open for business this morning. You're going to need your fork, and I like to add extra honey. You know, I had some honey, so I'll squeeze some honey in there. It's gone all hard. Probably been sitting in my car for like a couple of years. No need to be generous with the honey. Now, you're supposed to measure the water, but I didn't. but I'm experienced in making this. You get that hot honey that's mixed in there. The oats are ready. I still added a bit too much water, but you can see that. And the honey, mate, honey oats, man. It's good stuff. It's all protein. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the sunshine. Hassle free to eat. If I just take my time, take me half an hour to eat this. How were those honey oats? Delicious. The last one, I've left the best for last. It's called pigs in a blanket, which consists of a bacon, which is the pig, and a pancake, which is the blanket. So we have the instant pancake. You just put water in it. It's one that I prepared earlier. And you want to heat the pan up to 195 degrees. Now we don't have that technology in this equipment, so just get it very hot. I've got the halal bacon right here.
This doesn't actually taste too shit.
Glad to hear.
Oh, I polished the plate and everything.
Miss Piggy is cooked, and the mix goes on. The key is not to add too much water. You want a nice thick mix. This is Jiggins. He likes food.
Yeah, I do.
It's nice and thick, man. It's good. So Jiggins likes barbecue sauce with his pigs in a blanket. And this is the one that I like, the original barbecue sauce, none of that other crap. And she's ready. So show us, Jiggins, how are you going to eat this? Where are you going to put the sauce?
The sauce goes on the bacon with a nice generous helping.
Man, that's more than generous.
And now Nathaniel's going to eat it for us.
No, this is for you.
All right.
Eats like a horse. How is it? Hot? Yeah, it's hot. When it's straight off the pan, it's always hot.
Beautiful. Nice and crispy. Bacon's still warm. Perfect consistency.
Thumbs up. There's one more thing. Josip's come to join us. So the story with this is, with the Baron Jaggers, it originated in Germany, part of my homelands. The prince and the kings would go out and hunt the bears. And they would come back, and when they came back, waiting in the castle, all the females would cook them. They'd be in the kitchen, like a female should be, in the kitchen, cooking them their meals.
It's not wrong.
And while they're cooking them their meals,
Touché.
they would drink the Baron Jaggers. They would actually drink this in big jugs. So there's a lot of history with Baron Jagger. It's a honey liqueur. And it goes very good with some honey oats, because they are honey as well. To the breakfast extravaganza, Nastrovia.
So 10.
Caesar.
Farfagnugan.
You screw nigger.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
Oh man, you can taste the honey in it. It's great.
Well, that's it from us. See you. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
He likes bread and butter. He likes toast and jam. That's what baby feeds him. He's a loving man.
Well, I like bread and butter. I like toast and jam. That's what baby feeds me. I'm her loving man.
He likes bread and butter. He likes toast and jam. That's what his baby feeds him. He's a loving man.
Well, she don't cook mashed potatoes. She don't cook T-bone steak. She don't feed me peanut butter. She knows that I can't take.
He likes bread and butter. He likes toast and jam. That's what his baby feeds him. He's a loving man.
Well, I got home early one Monday, much to my surprise. She was eating chicken and dumplings with some other guy.
Show us your sausage, Rob.
With 4 cheeses in it.
We're just chillaxing by the lake. See that the lake is
Wait.
Roberto and Francois over there. They're both eating some gay cereal, Fruit Loops.
What are you making it sound like you've never had them?
I think they're a bit Fruit Loopy.
Excuse me, you have them chocolate balls.
Yeah, my breakfast is chocolate balls. They're not salty though. They're not salty.